Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 26th going to the 1st of August. I am late, I apologize. Basically, this Chiron retrograde is really kicking ass right now and I wasn't prepared for it. Anyways, I'm going to go straight into a reading and see what's going on for you. But for the fire signs, there was good messages that came out for your channelings, but it was mainly around making sure that you are balanced this week. And I think this goes for everybody, but especially for you here, fire signs, in terms of making sure that how we're approaching things is not coming from a biased point of view. Make sure that we are also not putting too much time into others rather than ourselves. I think it really is quite an all-rounder, this balance and whatever they're explaining here. I also feel like there is no need to rush something, Aries, as well. There's a big part of you that I think wants to get something done or wants to get to that end goal, wants that completed or whatever it is that you guys are working on. Whether it's a manifestation, you know, whatever it is, you are wanting it to be over already. I just want the end goal. And a big message that came up was detach from that goal. Please detach from the outcome, because that is the biggest source of unhappiness. Is not that I feel like you are going to get whatever it is, by the way, Aries, but scientifically anyways, and also just with experience, when you reach the end goal and you've hyped it up and it doesn't last as long as what you thought it would, or maybe it doesn't feel the same, or again, you know, like anything, that sense of achievement will naturally die out. You will kind of have this, you'll have a period of time that isn't that great because you idolized to get into the end goal, and the end goal didn't even last as long as what you thought it would. So it's really important for you to understand that it's the journey that matters the most in anything, in any relationship, in any career path, in any path of life. I think it's really important for you to understand that Spirit, especially this week, is saying to not think about the goal, because we lose ourselves and we lose the whole satisfaction of the journey too. So if this is you, or if it resonates with you, then this is just your message for the week, okay? In terms of the week though, I do see a lot of fresh beginnings. Now, when I say this is the perfect time for new relationships, new friendships, meeting new people, going to new places, learning something new, a new skill, new hobby, new habit, even anything new in this week is going to be very good. But again, don't focus on the end goal, focus on what can you do with this now. For those of you in education, this looks good. For those of you who are starting new courses, new projects, this looks good as well. And again, new relationships, it feels really good. It does feel very, very good. New jobs and everything like that, it does feel quite good, okay? But it's just that one thing. Also this week, pay attention to your health, Aries. I'm not scaring anyone by saying this. I just feel like it's a very good week to focus on this area of our life. A good focus on, it's good to also focus on your daily routines. I think that's been coming up for you for a little while now, Aries, to make sure that you're focusing on a good routine, on good habits, and on a good, good health. So good eating, good drinking, and all that stuff. All right. And also that means mental health too. And I want to bring that back to that balance we spoke about. I think it's important to make sure that you're okay. All right. Anyways, let's have a look and see what's going on for Aries this week. Please, Spirit, what can you tell me? My ear's ringing now. Okay, that's a good sign. Ears ringing, no. It means Spirit speaking. Right. Oh, Aries, what the fuck? Okay, all right. Let's talk about it. I do get a very heavy sense of a need for healing, Aries. You come up in your own reading here as the Emperor, which is good, but this is coming from this, right? With the Nine of Swords, this is something that might have already happened. With the Tower card, there is a little bit of worries and doubts, maybe even a fear of the worst. Maybe this hasn't even happened yet, and maybe it's the anxiety and the stress of a potential downfall that is making you actually retreat. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, which means that we might even be spending a lot of our time within this week in the home. Some of you might be suffering from anxiety, and this could be a big reason why I think that we need to spend some time alone at home to heal, to kind of take some time out before you get, because whatever it is, there's something big going on here. And for some of you, it is literally just what's going on in our head. Others of you, this is going to be because something might not be going the way that we want it to. And I want you to be able to figure out which is which here, because Nine of Swords does say that we can sometimes blow things out of proportion in our mind of something that may not have gone the way that we want it to. But I do see, regardless of the extent of the Tower card coming in, we have the Four of Swords, which is about healing. So it is really calling for you to take some time out for your health, to make sure that we are kind of taking some time out to prioritize ourselves, to take a bit of a break. If something has broken up, if something has not gone the way that we wanted it to, if we have been rejected by something, then it's really important to have a little bit of space to yourself within this week. Okay, it's really important. And Four of Pentacles also is about healing your heart. But those of you who've been rejected in love, this is really about you protecting your own space. Now, don't close off. The Four of Pentacles can become quite greedy with their own energy, but this is really asking for you to kind of recoup. And I'm feeling this as well with the Emperor, because this is you, Aries, that we're going to have to reclaim our power in a situation by taking some time out from something that did try to take power away from you. In the normal Rider-Waite deck, there's actually like a crown that comes off of one of the people here. So this may have been you. Maybe someone has taken credit for something here, Aries, or maybe someone has kind of taken your claim to fame, your claim to achieving something important, and something has not gone the way that you want it to, or you didn't get that outcome out of it. However, the great thing about this is that because we now are in our energy, because of this happening, whether it is just our mind blowing things out of proportion, and it's kind of like even if that is the case, there is something that is happening within this week. I don't even know a word for it. That is either physical, spiritual, mental. Regardless, it is pulling down the structures and the barriers, maybe, yeah, pulling down the structures and barriers so that we can learn a lesson from this and heal from it and reclaim our power in whatever area it was taken from you. The great thing about this is this may feel like it's happened already. Like, to me anyways, it feels like this might have happened a week before, and we're still healing from it. We're still kind of adjusting to it, because in the pre-shuffle and the channeled messages, I do get a very strong, steady structure. So whatever this is, I do feel like you're learning from it, and I do feel like you will have learned from it by the time you do have to restart and do things again. Let's clarify the Tower card. We have the Hermit, so definitely a need for space, and the Ace of Swords. So this feels like we're trying to find our own truth internally. This does really call mental, and I'm not going to lie to you, this Chiron retrograde is really bringing out a lot of mental health problems that have been going around for a lot of people, and it is really calling for you to heal these areas. We have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is quite good because it's coming out with these cards, the Hermit and the Ace of Swords. Anything that is not exactly a truth, you know, things that we might have thought was there and was not really there, what we thought was a problem isn't really a problem. Whatever this is that kept you stuck, bounded, trapped even, we are breaking free from this. We're breaking free from our own excuses. We're breaking free from feeling stuck and not even grounded, that's not a good word for it, feeling stuck in a situation. We're breaking free from that, and a lot of you are going to need your own time and energy for that to happen with the Hermit. Really understanding self. Now, when the Hermit comes up in a reading as well, this does call for some time alone. This does, I mean, both of these cards here are Virgo energies. The Hermit is calling for you to really understand what's going on inside you, not just what's going on around you, you know, because they reflect each other, and I feel like by finding clarity within, you're going to find clarity without. And I think that's super important, and it does really, you know, correlate together. Let's talk about the Four of Swords. We have the King of Wands. So there is a need to kind of find that zest for life again. That zest for life is what they're bringing out. Yeah, absolutely. Especially with the Strength card coming through. It may feel like, Aries, you lost a little bit of yourself recently. Now, I do feel like that is coming back. Again, we do have the Emperor there. But with the King of Wands and the Strength card clarifying the Four of Swords, there is a need for healing through creativity, through again, I want to call it like it is childlike behaviors. I do feel like that's going to help you. The King of Wands represents you being able to adapt to certain situations and being creative and having all these different ideas, and writing these down are going to be very important for you around this time. Pay attention to your dreams also here, Aries, because I do feel like this is also going to give you some signs and symbols as to how to heal from a certain situation. But this is you stepping in your power, Aries. I'm pretty sure the King of Wands is also your card. And this is about you finding out who you really are and the strength that you have also to push forward. And it's all coming in. Any health issues, by the way, the Strength card coming through the Four of Swords means that you will heal whatever it is that you're going through. Let's talk about the Emperor. The Emperor is coming out with the Eight of Cups. 10 of Cups, which is amazing. And Judgment, which is amazing. And the Nine of Cups are right there. So a lot of cup energies, so emotions are going to be definitely on the forefront within this week. But the great thing about it is, especially because it is all clarifying the Emperor, we're gaining more control over our emotions and where we're putting that energy into our life, and also what we could potentially be manifesting through those emotions. Now, the Emperor with the Eight of Cups is you taking control of a situation and walking away from anything that does not serve you. And also, Aries, I do feel like finishing what you started is really coming through also within this spread. You then have the Ten of Cups, which is that last little thing that I just said. I love when the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Cups comes through, because the Eight of Cups normally anyways is looking for the last two, and in a normal Rider-Waite deck you'll see that that's where he's going so that he can get the Ten of Cups. So whatever you are finding or wanting to find or needing around this time, you will get it within the end of the week. So this is amazing. Not only are we getting stronger within this week, understanding things a little bit better, we're now actually starting to manifest what it is that we want, because we're a lot clearer now on where we're going moving forward. The Judgment card also states that we are letting go of an old part of ourselves, an old part of our life, really. Anything that you are letting go around this time, any breakups, any, I don't know, anything that you're releasing, whether it's internal or external or both. The Judgment comes through here and says that you've gained final clarity on something, and now it's time to move forward. You're now ready to let go. You're now ready to go on to the next path. So this is amazing. I see an upgrade here. I'm seeing you guys going towards something better, because you've completed almost like a chapter in life. And I think this is really important, because what comes after that is the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This could be new love. This could be just things that make you smile, things that make you happy, especially with the Queen of Pentacles here. Could even be financially as well, okay? All right, my angels. So that is what I have for you for the week. A really amazing week by the end of it, so it's all good. In terms of this Tower card and the Nine of Swords, go easy, all right? Go easy on yourself. It's really important to write down how we're feeling, to communicate how we're feeling, okay? Especially more so now than ever with this Chiron in retrograde. What it's doing is pulling up all the wounds we have not healed yet from. One, so that we can heal them, and two, so that we can also teach others how to heal them too, okay? Chiron is the wounded healer, right? The one who can help others heal something that they are also struggling with. And this could be a good industry to go into if you want to, healing. But anyways, this retrograde's hitting hard for a lot of people that I've, been around and spoken to. And even for me, did not expect it. But anyways, go easy on yourself. That retrograde's going until December. I have high hopes that it's not going to be this powerful until then, but the planets might surprise me. Enjoy the week. Love yourself, Aries, okay? And look after yourself, and I'll see you next time, okay?